and gentlemen, welcome to round 8 of Force and the MILF. We're back after another fantastic weekend of football, Anzac Day footy. 5 games on the Saturday. It was a good day. It was a good day. It was a good day for footy. I missed out on some of it, but
it was a long day too. Dawn service, 5 games of football.
Yeah.
Overtired children.
Tops. Actually, before we go into footy, I just want to make a special announcement. It's sort of got nothing to do with the show, but on Saturday I actually had the privilege of helping out a good friend of mine, Ellie, Eid and Bassabood with Save Our Sons. We had a big fundraiser event. A lot of the boys from Tigers and Doggies came up and showed their support. Basically a fundraiser looking to find a cure for Duchenne muscular dystrophy. It's a disease that unfortunately takes the lives of males anywhere from 0 to 20. It's a terminal illness and kids die before they hit their 20s. So we were able to run a massive poker tournament and a lot of celebrities took part in the event. A lot of people from around Australia came down and sort of showed their support. So quick shout out to Save Our Sons, and I just want to ask if anyone can, or if everyone could jump on Save Our Sons on Facebook, throw up a picture of this link, and it's basically a link for DMD just to show your support. So other than that, let's rock and roll.
Let's do it, baby.
Straight into it. Game 1 of round 8 was the West Tigers v Canterbury Bulldogs out at ANZ, a very wet ANZ stadium.
Why?
Why what?
What a shit start to round 8.
Look, the Tigers, back after a sort of controversial week last week, well not controversial, but they were up 22 points within the first 25 minutes and lost the game. They showed that they've still got a lot of form in them.
Nah.
No?
It was like a circus trick. Kevin Aguirre.
It was the Teddy and Nycumber show. It was a Nycumber Teddy.
Two
tries to, I'll quickly go through it.
Yeah.
2 tries to Teddy, 2 tries to Luke Brooks, a try to Pat Richards and Nakama each. And Frankie Pritchard went in for 2.
Well, if these little white boys can do it.
Yeah, and Curtis Rona, who's become a weekly special for the Doggies, went in there for the points. Final score for that game was 38-14.
One-way traffic.
It was.
One-way traffic. And, now and then, bad teams need a good result.
Are they really that bad?
I think our teams combined have less points than them at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
In theory, if I say bad teams deserve a result now and then, we've got to come good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Tigers did look good.
And look, that try, that Kevin Nycumber try, was sort of a replay of that Anzac test.
It was, except for the haircut. Different haircuts.
It was the kid and play. It was a house party haircut. That Greg Inglis
Next Friday.
Infamous try. Anything else you want to chat about?
Stop winning games, Tigers. I hate them. We've got them next fortnight.
Yeah. Quick shout out to my boy Jesse Sue. You call him Island Coconut Sue.
Coconut Sue.
So also Sue, he actually turned up to the Save Our Sons charity event. Played a poker tournament. He actually won the event.
So when are we having him on the show?
I don't know. We'll probably try and get him in soon. He went up against Steve Menzies, the Beaver. 3-way action in the poker tournament was Jeff Fennick, Steve Menzies, and Jesse Sweet.
Well, a bloke should always win when he goes up against a beaver.
There were plenty of those jokes there.
I bet there was.
So yeah, quick shout out to Sammy Cass was there as well.
Oh, see, not even shouting out to Frank now.
Oh, Frankie, don't be cranky, bro. Dean Hallitar was there. Josh Reynolds, a few of the other boys. Your mate, our mate.
Not a football player, that's for sure.
Quick 3-2-1, we'll wrap that game up.
Let's do it, we've dribbled enough.
So 3-2-1, points went to, obviously, Kevin Nycumber there for the 3.
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Fresh Prince. Aaron Woodsy and Tedesco rounded out our top 3.
I can't give Brooks points, I'm sorry.
No.
Unlucky.
That's
Game 1,
good.
gone.
Game 1 wrapped up. Before we move on to Game 2, I've forgotten. I know it's Game 6, I think it was this round. It was the Parramatta Eels versus the Brisbane Broncos. And similarly to what you did when you guys lost against the Broncos, Milf's going to wear this for our producer, Tim Manners. Here you go, mate. Don't know how I'm going to be wearing this crap freaking show. Look at me. Look at my wardrobe. I'm dressed pretty smart tonight.
You dress like your cousin.
Which one? Oh, God.
Oh, which one?
Please don't go there.
Oh, let's not till Game 6 anyway.
Cool. Game 2. Let's run with it. It was the all New Zealand Warriors and Gold Coast Titans over at Mount Smartest.
Kicked off our Anzac Day, and what a start.
Yeah, final score 28-32 to the Titans. The GC looking good.
It was all Warriors in the first half.
Yep,
Gold Coast smashed them. Warriors are coming back late.
yep,
They almost snagged this back, believe it or not.
yeah.
It was. Oh, we put the jinx on NRL last week. Talking about gave him a point and he gets dropped in the New South Wales Cup. Well done.
Poor bloke. No, he played really well last week.
I think the guy that replaced him scored the first try too,
Fair enough.
just quietly.
So, speaking about tries, we'll go on to the stats. Warriors 5 tries to 6. It was Fusitua, Madalena, Wright, Carter, and Thompson in there for the Warriors, and Elgie for 2. Don, Mosley, Roberts, and Ryan James.
Ryan James, I reckon it's the best game he's played in his career.
Yeah, and typical me, amateur to fantasy. Who do I trade out last week?
Ryan James.
Ryan James.
Not this guy. And
Who-
Augie too had a pretty good
Yeah,
game.
didn't even put him on my bench this week as well.
He started
I'm a
for me.
special.
He started for me, so which one of us is in more trouble? You're not running him and I haven't got him starting. Well done.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was lots of points scored.
So what was the halftime score?
I don't know, but the Warriors are up.
Warriors race.
I know that the Gold Coast were 1-12, 5 at half time was paying $6.
$6. Did you jump on it? Of course not.
I didn't. I wish I did.
Of course not.
But yeah, it's a good game. The Warriors just fell apart. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
That forward pack that I kept talking up, that back three of the forward pack, second rows, lost their little merry way. Such is life.
It's alright to have a bad week every now and
I'm
then.
in trouble with the tattoo con.
Oh, you're not as much as whoever's got Manly.
Yeah, but they're only 2 points behind you.
True. Alright, let's 3-2-1 this. Warriors and Titans. 3 points went to Ryan James, 2 points to Kane Elgie, and 1 to Benny Madalena.
I've got to catch him up.
Madalena?
Got to give him the little scraps every week.
Madalena.
But he did have a ripper game in a losing team.
How did Mannering go?
Yeah, he turned up.
Yeah.
He made some tackles.
38 tackles, leading try scorer. Leading
Try scorer.
Sorry, bro. Leading tackles there.
Good on him.
Okay.
Captain of New Zealand, well done.
Yeah, well done. Quite a few Kiwis, obviously,
No surprise.
in the Kiwi team. And we'll touch on that later
Does
on.
that mean there's a lot of junkies in the West Tigers team? Because it's from Campbelltown? Well, we're stereotyping.
We won't go there.
Okay.
Let's not.
Why
Not
not?
yet.
Yeah.
Save it for a
Not
rant
as it is.
sometime.
Yeah, I will. Done.
Alright, too easy. Game number 3 for the Anzac Day special was...
The Cowboys versus the Knights.
Sure was. Final score was 24-26. Cowboys
The
just
Cowboys are
edging away there.
The Cowboys are in some trouble. They lost Tom Lolo, how can you go?
Lolo, yeah, he's
And
gone. Poor bloke.
to tell me you traded in Greenwood this week.
No, I didn't.
You
I didn't.
And
I was
Greenwood,
going to.
And they both went
I was
down.
going to.
And they
Yeah,
both went
Greenwood's
down
out.
early. So props to the 15 blokes they had left.
Yep.
They really turned up. Newcastle tried to have a crack. But I think our teams are in trouble. Newcastle's in some trouble too.
Yeah.
Those halves again, just no. I don't know what's happened to them.
Who, the Newcastle Hearts?
Yeah, Mullen
Yeah.
and Roberts and Gibbley. That's the problem. They keep swapping them and Clydesdale, the hookers and fullbacks moving
Not
the
giving
hooker
them
and
enough
coming
time
on
to
the
just
bench.
sort of settle into those positions and lead those
Throwing them around like
their
that
team.
tomorrow.
Anyway, so scoring stats: Houston, Duarte, Leilua, and Tautia in for the Knights, and Bolton, Coot, your mate Justin O'Neill in for 2, and Morgan.
Yeah, I can't believe he scored a double. What crap.
You love him.
I don't think I've got anything nice to say about anything
I know,
anymore, do I?
what's
I'm
wrong
such a
with you?
negative bloke.
Ever since we've started this rant, you've just become so pessimistic.
Yeah, well,
Ah,
but I'm a pessimist,
when's
apparently.
well,
What do you do?
3-2-1.
Scotty Bolton, he come off the bench. And,
Yep.
Mate, he stepped up for that. So they had 15 players. And
They did all right.
He stepped up and really took a lot of that workload
Mm-hmm.
to cover Tom Lolo not being there. So yeah, he was impressive. Big meters.
Do we know how long Tom Lolo's at?
6, I think it's saying 6 weeks at this stage, roughly.
Fair enough.
Poor guy, gonna miss out and play for New Zealand next week.
Yeah. Unlucky.
But no one feels sorry for us. We're not playing for New Zealand. No.
What do you mean, bro? I go for New Zealand.
So we're not playing for New Zealand.
Oh, fair enough. Good pass as one of those Kiwi boys.
Yeah.
Morgan in for 2 and Houston for the 1 point to round out a 3-2-1 for game 3.
He had a good game too for
He did.
in a losing team. Scored the first try, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Good on him.
this is a special game. Game 4 over at Allianz Stadium.
I went,
Sydney Roosters versus
Same
St.
with
George Illawarra Dragons. Final score was 12-14.
Yep.
The Red and White Army getting up there, the Red and White V.
run through the stats and shit.
Run through the stats? Yeah, let's go through these. Sean Kenny Butterfingers Dow scored a try. Tuivasa Shrek also scoring a try there. And Peter Mataltia and Mitch Rain.
Soft tries.
Talking about rain.
Oh, where do you want me to start with this game? First off, let's get this off the bat.
Here we go. This could be a Forces rant and review in one go. Let's go.
Yeah, to Piggy and his Grub Dragons mates, I put the challenge out there last week.
Yeah, get up.
4 guys,
Yeah.
$50 a head. Mate, they could have had me out in the streets, preaching the word. You know how many fans you could find? 1, and he was lucky. Lucky you'd find 1. Eat a dick.
Tell him how you really feel.
Please. At least I use my manners.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so Force ain't hitting the streets in a Dragons jersey because he couldn't find 3 mates of $200. Tight asses. The amount of tries you scored when we come back from that stupid hail break, none. But in saying that, what is the go
With what?
with taking them off the field?
Come on,
A
man.
bit of hail,
Look, they got a
bit of rain, bit of
You know
lightning.
how much it hurts when you get hail in your eye?
Please. Please. These blokes copping head knocks left, right and centre. They could have got 3 penalties out of it. You got smacked with a bit of hail and dropped to the ground. Oh, concussion rule. Give me a penalty. Put the hail on report.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a joke. And it's like the Dragons were all over us.
Yeah.
All over us before they went on. We postponed the game.
So don't you think
Garbage.
that gave you?
Harden up.
It probably stopped the momentum there. You could have been.
Doesn't matter. It pissed me
Could
off.
have been 13 plus
Pissed me off.
games.
The NRL's got to answer some shit.
Yeah.
That's how upset I am. I'm just flying at the moment. Is how many? The video referee didn't get used once. The Dragons were robbed of a try. Yep, I'm saying it. Robbed of a try.
Yeah, but that's because KFC didn't need anyone to eat that day.
Doesn't matter. What? The screen got struck by lightning.
The screen went to the bench, mate.
Absolute joke.
It suffered from hail damage.
Harden up, you princesses.
Jeez.
Bit of rain.
Yeah.
They played in it the week before on the Monday, and it was pistol whipping them in the eyes.
Yeah, it was that Sharkies
Sharks and
and
Souths.
far out. They toughed it out. I don't know.
Did you see the big the Oompa Loompa hail that went out there and was talking to the referee behind the goals when Widdop was going to kick the second conversion?
Yeah.
That's a bit of hail you worry about. In the poncho. That's the hail you worry about. Like crap that's falling out of the sky. I'm just pissed off. That, just...
We've got a special 3-2-1 this week for that game.
Oh, we do. You're welcome.
Here we go. So I've got it logged here. 3 points we gave to Paul McGregor.
Coach of the year at the moment.
Yeah, for coming up with a great game plan. 2 points to Mother Nature. Mother Nature for going that hard that the NRL got scared and postponed the game. We gave half a point to the fans, for those fans that stuck around through the hail. And half a point went to the refs who forgot about the bloody video ref after they came back from the break.
They forgot.
Rubbish. Should they get bonus points for
I
that?
can't wait for my rant
Can we
later.
officially add them? No.
Should we give them the actual 3-2-1?
Yeah, we gave three to Benchy,
Yeah.
2 to Cooper.
Yeah, mate, the Pommies having a block. That's normal weather for him. He would have been disappointed they walked off.
And 1 to JWH. Warrior Hargraves.
You know why I gave him a point?
Why?
Because he's meant to be out 6 weeks.
And
tough,
he's hard, yeah.
tough as he come back. It's
Sure.
only a tip. It's all right. We're good.
Good on him.
Hero.
Good on him. So that wraps up game 4.
Well done,
Moving on
Dragons.
to well done, Dragons.
I'll say it.
Mate. They're looking good. They're looking good. Number 1 defence in the comp at the moment.
Yeah, they say defence wins premierships.
It's definitely winning games at the moment. We
It
won't
is.
we won't count our chickens yet, but
Or our Roosters.
let's move on to game 5. Melbourne Storm versus the Manly Seagulls.
Oh,
Wow, that was at Amy. Final score 12-10. The Seagulls getting up.
the Storm led 10-2 at half time.
They did. I was
10-2
very
at half
surprised.
time.
Very surprised. To be honest with you, I didn't actually get a chance to see this game.
It's the DCE
But
show.
when I saw the highlights, whew,
It was the DCE show.
It definitely
those,
was.
Those jerseys that they wore.
oh my God. Talk about baby.
Did they find as many
Baby.
babies they could to vomit and shit all over the some plain white sheets?
Melbourne Storm
And whack
saw
a sponsor on it.
Korobedi and Cooper Cronk in there, and Simons and Williams.
Wait,
Winning for the
Corabini first
Seagulls.
try scorer again.
Special. He's a special.
Told you.
He's just like a Curtis Renner special.
One of my favourite
For the Dogs.
coconuts, bro. One of my favourite coconuts.
How many coconuts do you have? Is it
7.
mates? 7?
Yep.
Mate, I better be your most favourite
You
coconut
are.
then.
I've said that already on record. That you're my favourite coconut.
Your second favourite coconut is a bounty bar?
Ooh, would be up there, yeah. Be up there. One of the coconut
Who's your
slabs.
third favourite coconut?
Who? Ooh, probably Sammy Moore. Going because he
Oh,
wears
yeah.
the Roosters jersey.
Yeah.
Throw it out.
Talke Owl should be up there then as well.
Yeah, but I can't pronounce his full name yet.
Yeah, SST's good enough.
Yeah.
STD.
STDs.
Yeah.
Good on him. Let's
Well
get back,
done.
Let's get back on to where we were.
So 14-12, sorry, 12-10.
12-10.
That's definitely going to lift the
I don't think
morale of the
it'll be the
Manly
first time in
Seagulls.
God knows how long that Melbourne's
They only lost. They only
leading
won
at half time.
They won their first game against the Storm, wasn't
It's
it?
the only game they've won this
So
year.
they've won both games against the Storm so far.
Yeah, so you don't hear
Wow.
don't hear Tuvey having a whinge like Jason Taylor was having a whinge.
No.
Ah, I played him twice in the first 8 weeks.
No.
Someone needs to tell that little hobbit to shut up. Tell him a fortnight.
Poor
Just
bloke.
so off track on this game.
Poor bloke. All right, let's 3-2-1 this then. If you you're very antsy tonight.
I am.
So
Probably because we're
agitated.
recording a bit earlier. I've still got plenty of energy.
So DCE 3 points, Justin Horro for 2, and Simmons for the 1 to round out 3-2-1.
Yeah, Tommy
Anything else you want to have?
Yeah, no, there's, oh, Manly got a few players back.
Big ups to Manly.
Stewart back.
Well done. Hopefully it's look.
My punters club.
As
might
much
have-
as I love sending them on the bottom of the ladder.
Yeah, my punters club had a sly on futures bet on Manly to make the top 8 at $15 last week.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's all right. $15 to make the 8.
Take it.
All right, cool. Let's wrap that one up. Let's move on to. You all right?
I'm just watching that they both represented. It's nice. It's pretty.
By the way, if you haven't already noticed, we've got a.
Common theme.
Our theme for today is losers. So we have a couple of losers here
Lost.
hosting the show. So we've got the Doggies jersey, lost. Bunnies jersey, lost. Sharkies jersey, lost. Roosters jersey, lost. Roosters, Parrot jersey, lost. The only winners here,
Are you guys?
luckily enough,
And the Broncos.
for the producer, is this scarf right here. So final score, Broncos 28-16 up against the Eels up at Suncorp. Look, I tipped them, but it was always going to be a tough game up at Suncorp.
It was pretty much Brisbane Broncos versus what's your mate on the wing?
Which one? Faramo?
Yeah, he scored a hat trick.
Beretta. He's a special kid, man. First game I saw him
They got
a few weeks
schools
ago.
for them, yeah?
A few weeks for special kids, yeah.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago was his first game. He's got a call up, and yeah, they put him under pressure
How do
very
they call
early.
him?
What?
How do they call him?
Beretta.
Smoke signals or
SOS. Something
like
of
Morse
some-
code?
SOS. Anyway.
I'm not gang related like you.
Four tries to the Broncos. Reid, Maguire going in for one apiece. Anthony Milford. Woo-hoo! Yeah, this week he's my boy. Last week he was a
This week he's your boy and he beat your team, but last week, yeah, you make no sense.
Beretta Faraimo in for a hat trick there, as Forsey said. Penalty goals. Corey Parker sliding 4 from 4. That was disgusting, really. Most metres. Good shout out to Anthony Milford. 208 metres. Rero 190.
It's like he had a Macca's voucher.
Yeah.
Run the meters right up.
It's like he had the police siren up at Logan again. Just ran that thing.
Sure, it wasn't the first time, won't be the last.
No. So let's 3-2-1 this. I don't have a rant. So
Yeah, 3 points for McCulloch.
McCulloch, 2 points to Anthony Milford, and a point there to Beretta.
Hey, I felt for you.
Thanks.
I
mate.
gave you a boy a point.
Thanks.
It's probably the only point you'll get this year.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That's what I said to Jesse, to Sawasusue, who won the Celebrity Challenge Poker Trophy. He said, mate, it's probably the only trophy the Tigers are going to have in their cabinet by the end of this year.
Did he have a good laugh?
Oh, Sam Cassiano did. He was giving it to him. Arvar was there as well, Dean Hallertau. Sort of said, hey, gave Hallertau some tips on how to actually execute a try after he's being held up against the Dogs on Friday night. Anyway.
Didn't matter at the end.
No. So game 7 was the Penrith Panthers
On a
against
Sunday.
the Cronulla Sharkies up at Pepper. And Pepper Stadium.
We like
I'm
Pepper
sure that
Stadium.
was flooded out.
We like Pepper Stadium.
Do we? It's in our top 5.
And you could tell the Sharks are still a bit waterlogged from
Yeah.
the week before. I think towards the back end of the game, they just run out of petrol.
Yeah. Final score 26-18. Panthers getting up there with less than.
Mate, this Panthers team
Yeah.
are losing players left, right, and centre, probably as bad as Manly are.
Yeah. And they still managed to.
They keep turning
Look,
up.
they're playing basic footy, man.
They lost Fare right at the end.
Yeah.
They had Simmons come back though to replace him. Lewis Brown come back this week.
Who's on there? Who's out? You got Idris out, Sekiara out,
Mate.
Soward out,
Wallace is out.
Wallace is out,
Bro,
Brent Kite's gone. He's gone till pretty much the end of the year. Lewis Brown came back, didn't he, though?
Lewis Brown come back this week.
So, yeah, we'll just move to the
Not
stats.
man of the match.
Simmons for one. Here we go. I'll move on. Wait, Moreland Peachy for the Panthers. What's his name? Zelezniak? What's his
Yeah.
full name? Dallin
Dallin-
Watene Zelezniak.
Yeah,
We'll just go with
young guy.
Yeah, young guy.
And
Sounds
he's
great.
probably going to miss out on his Kiwis jersey this week because he's on a charge for I think it's a dangerous throw or something, tackle.
Sharky saw Sasai Feki, Leutele, and Valentine Holmes.
That was a gun try to that Valentine Holmes strike.
Was it?
Oh, I believe I can fly.
Oh, really? That was a common theme throughout the weekend, sort of.
There were some sexy tries this weekend.
There were.
Some sexy tries.
And it was great to see the commemorative jerseys over the weekend as well.
For those that wore them,
What was the issue there? Was that because
I don't know, but I was disappointed that every team didn't have them.
is it similar to the superheroes jerseys? Is it because of the suppliers? Because they got different suppliers for the jerseys?
I couldn't tell you to be honest. But yeah, well, at least
Yeah, they should have all had one.
3/4 of
They
them
should have
have.
all had one.
Some of them shouldn't. Manly being a prime example.
Look, they should have all had one. Anzac Day.
I agree.
Anzac Day.
I agree. I like the Canberra one too. Canberra one looked pretty
It
special.
looked cool.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Like
it
our
was like a
producer.
khaki. It was a khaki. Our producer's cool as, bro. Super fly for a white guy.
Yes, that's Offspring wrote a song about it.
Shout out to Tim Taps. So let's 3-2-1 this. 3-2-1 for the Panthers v Sharkies. It was Coruscant for 3, Brown for 2, and Zelezniak for the 1.
And Ivan Cleary's going to have a headache when Seguiara is back with Coruscant and Sour and all that back. We're
Yeah.
going to Coruscant because he's looking good.
He's in form.
He is. I think he's the only bloke in Penrith that's got a grand final ring.
Yeah,
When last year was South.
yeah.
But, yeah, they're nice headaches to have when everyone's fit, I think.
It'd be good to see them back with a full strength side. It'd be great.
As long as we've already played for the year.
All right, game 8. Final game for the week, or for round 8, I should say, was South Sydney Rabbitohs up against the Canberra Raiders. The Green Machine getting up 30-22.
Give yourself an uppercut, South Sydney.
Barlow Park. Hey, how great did that park look?
Looked like Barlow Park. Had a track around it.
Oh mate, it looked really cool. It was great to see afternoon footy, sun was shining, the locals on the hill.
Yeah, I do miss that about the
That,
suburban
like
grounds.
you see the suburban grounds and the hills full, you see the stands are full, albeit there was a
South were kidding themselves. They had this game at half time. 16-4 up, went to sleep. Too many idiots worrying about their representative gear next week. Queenslanders getting picked to
Did you
play
see
for
the
City.
half-time break? Did you see when they shot to the Rabbitohs
Sheds?
to the sheds?
No, I didn't.
They shot to the Rabbitohs sheds, and it could have just. They were looking at a laptop, and I don't know whether they were looking at plays, but at the same time, the Australian team had just been announced, and the shots there, and they were looking, and it looks like Inglis was looking at the team, and I think Alex Johnson was there as well, and then Inglis has sort of shot an eye up to the camera, and he sort of whipped the laptop away, and it was great timing because the Australian team had literally just been
I
announced.
reckon.
They shot to the sheds, and
I reckon they'll get really up on Grinder. that's my 2 cents.
Tinder. Big shout out to Big Willie from our
In name only.
in name only.
Yeah, Big Willie in name only.
Oh.
I'll give him shit.
Don't know. Should probably check out his Tinder profile, see what he's got written there. Anyway, so moving along.
Fat Beats 101.
Once again, final score was 30-22 for the
Well done, Canberra.
big W for the Canberra Raiders there. Chris McQueen in for 1, Goodwin in for 1, Inglis and Keary for the Bunnies, and Rapana.
That was a good try, first try.
Lee for 2.
Another Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Where's he been all season? Boyd, Papali, and Austin. Blanky Austin in there for tries apiece.
Maybe Canberra was inspired. Did you hear when they got the under War Memorial for the dawn service on Saturday?
No.
How many do you think they get? I'll give you a hint. They expected 50,000.
They expected
As a
50,000
War Memorial for that. Because
for the dawn service.
Yeah, for the dawn service. How many do you reckon they got?
80,000.
120,000 people.
Wow.
Hey, Aussie pride, bro. I love it.
Does anyone even live down in Canberra?
People probably drove down there to get fireworks.
Besides the AFP and and all the politicians?
Good on them. 120,000. That's inspiring.
That's great. That's great. I think everyone needs to get to a dawn service in their lifetime. None of these excuses that the kids are going to be cold. Wake up to yourselves. Generations prior to us gave up their lives to ensure that we had.
Yeah, a bit of nipple stag's not going to hurt you.
We had what we have here in Australia. Had the right to do what we want to do.
You have the right to do. You have the right to do stuff like that.
Absolutely. If a coconut and
yeah,
potential terrorist threat over here can put together a video blog about footy, then you can get down to a dawn service and show some respect.
I like the key word of potential.
Potential.
At least mystery.
So, okay, let's wrap this up. 3-2-1 this game. Final game. 3 points went to
Frank Nuasala.
Nuasala. 2 points to Papali. Hey, he's on. He's got a
Extended
call
bench
up
for
for
Australia.
the Australian bench, yeah. And Lee there for the 1 point.
Never give a point to your mate, Fresh Prince Jr.
Fresh Prince Jr.
And also all weekend, again, I can see the man of the match medals.
Yes. How great were they?
Mate, you tell me you get one of those medals, you're not for life. It's like
Absolutely.
it sits up there with your grand final ring, unless you're Dylan Walker, and you probably have to throw that in the ocean too. Whatever.
Okay. So that's it. That wraps up our review for round 8.
I think we're going to start mixing it up next week.
Yeah, we're gonna change it up a bit. We're gonna change it up. So be sure to catch us next week.
Let's throw it out. What do you guys want to say?
Yep. So I'll throw it out there to all the MILF hunters
Besides-
and the enforcers.
Besides
Tell us
what-
what you want to see on our blog.
Besides us topless, because we've had a few hits for that already.
Please no, don't like that
I
comment.
might throw that out there if the Tigers beat the Roosters. Get your tits out.
We've had quite a few people ask for a preview show, so we're potentially going to give that a run next week with representative footy taking over this weekend, and we could touch on representative footy in a few more videos. So keep an eye out for Forces Rant, tipping, and anything else that we load up this week. Like, share, comment, and we'll catch you up next week for Force in the MILF.
Later.
Peace.